All right, so here we go. We made it all the way to 2015. Made a lot of stuff that I was really happy with in 2014, and the Boss Rage series was a big part of that. Lucky enough, 2015 was gonna be a year where Street Fighter V was gonna become playable, Mortal Kombat X was gonna come out, and that was gonna be a huge game for me personally on YouTube and Twitch. Killer Instinct characters were flying out. Like, there was like one Killer Instinct character every couple of months, I think. From this point forward, I was mostly making character trailers for the direction, because they had me doing too much. Like, they recognized they had me doing too many trailers as well as the cinematics, and the cinematics were taking priority, so I ended up not doing the editing on a lot of trailers, but I was doing the direction and the capture and everything else. I'm trying to look for anything in here that's pretty substantial that I'd like to highlight. That's right. Jessica's scaring the shit out of me.
It sucks that Wii U. It's really weird that the Wii U did not.
These videos are actually kind of important to me because I didn't know if people would care if I played things myself, like without, video games as a crew. Because by this time, yeah, like, it was 2014. By the middle of 2014, Kenny and Steve were showing up almost every weekend to be a part of video games. And at the beginning of 2015, I didn't know if people would want to watch me alone do solo streams that wasn't playing fighting games. Funny enough, these Resident Evil streams changed my entire thought process on that. Like, people loved the Resident Evil streams. And I really had a lot of fun doing it. So it was a very big confidence boost going into 2015.
She put this in my fucking face! We're gonna have a talk after this shit.
The Biofreaks Boss Rage. Oh my god, we have to take a look at this one.
Why are you such a coward, man?
Yeah, this playthrough. This stream was nuts, man, because this was all done live, you know? This stupid ass game. Oh, because like Pat and Matt challenged us to finish Biofreaks. This stream went on for a long time. Whoa! Like, for a long time.
He's turned into the thing he hates the most. The Scrub Lord.
I love this song. I grew up and I loved the music from Busta Groove. Yeah, that's a good boss rage. All the story and the build-up and everything, and just switching characters in the very end and having it actually work out. This was really like one of the things, the boss rage and the live reaction to stuff that was happening during boss rage was one of the big things that kicked in the next part of Assist Me, which was our live action movies for Assist Me. I think that's actually coming up really soon. But big milestone in 2015, I hit 300,000 subs, another huge thing for me. Brutalities, Mortal Kombat is launched. Oh, this boss rage is fucking amazing. Challenge Tower 300 is an incredibly fun boss rage.
Sorry, we're a bunch of salty old fucks now. I really am, but we want to see this shit beat. It's only tiredness and rage and salt and appreciation for all you dudes that are still fucking here.
I can't remember how many people it was, but it was a lot. It was like 9,000 people watching.
Wait for it. Go. Do it.
I just got very lucky that there was a CG cinematic with Raiden and Shao Kahn, so I injected it into the story. It's long too, because the beginning of it, I go through the regular arcade difficulty. So Mortal Kombat comes out, and it's pretty, MKX is pretty dope. There's so much about this game that I think is just fucking awesome.
For some of you guys that have been visiting,
damn, that's a very chill video. I'm trying to find, there's one video in early MKX that I would love to highlight. This is a short one. Me and Steve were just jamming. The first night MKX came out, just jamming, fighting each other all night long.
yeah! I love it! That's it! Stream is over. Stream is over. Worst fucking character.
I do whatever the fuck I want. Ed loves me because I'm Ed
Chicken counter. Piece of shit. Why is it so good? And you know what? I swear to fuck. Why is it so good? I still won that shit. 6-3. It doesn't matter. Still won that shit. Doesn't matter. Because that ending. You want to
MKX is so good. This video went a little viral. A lot of people thought it was real. And this was taken from the inspiration of the real Doom fake DLC video that we had many years back in like 2011, you know?
Do you sell ice cream? No, only death. I want an ice cream! Everyone skips these anyways. I love you. I know. Round 1, fight! I don't think there is lag. There is a lot of lag. You back out first. Round 1, fight! Brutality. Bird fool. Scorpion.
You back out first. That video was fun to do. We chose characters that had masks on their faces so we can just turn down the audio level of the characters. It sounded really good. I spent a lot of time in post making the voices sound like Scorpion and Sub-Zero. A lot of people were like, man, this is crazy. This is in the game. So, another very important video is Jason Assist Me. This is the beginning of the new age of Assist Me's and how we would make the show. So for anyone that wasn't here live for this, the gimmick behind Jason Assist Me was that we told everyone that there was going to be a super special presentation on our stream for Mortal Kombat at the beginning of May, and Mortal Kombat X was still so big on Twitch, tens of thousands of people were watching MKX streams. MKX was huge. I was telling people that Ed Boon was gonna show up, that we got actually Goro from the movie to be here. We did whatever we could to get people to show up to the stream. 25,000 viewers later, we had a plan for this stream, and this was the new age of Assist Me. It was false advertising, we hyped everyone up, but we knew that if people showed up, they were about to get an experience that they weren't ready for.
Trying to catch up on messages. You want to
grab me a taco? You want a soda?
Yeah, grab me a soda.
All right, dude.
Thank you.
So before this stream happened, we were showing people that we had new stream tech, that we had actually put cameras around our house, sort of like a reality show. So I had a moment earlier in this stream where I showed people that, hey, Kenny, go to the other room and test out the camera. And then I switched the scene to the video where Kenny was, and Kenny was like, hey, how's it going? I'm over here. Hi, how's it going? Like gaming house setup, right? So Kenny went out, and when this happened, people were like, oh man, these cameras look really crazy. They look really cool. That was the setup.
Oh, it's Doom! What's up, dude? About time they started to assist me again.
We shot this all with cell phone lighting, by the way. It's kind of awesome.
Hey, you wouldn't have none of the keys or anything, would you?
Oh, crap. All right, I'm going to read some messages, guys. Thank you for holding up.
At this point, the chat is so confused. People are like, what the hell is going on? People were actually freaked out.
Kenny,
it was
where's
weird.
That soda? $20 from I'm really going to get you. Sweet Jesus. And he just said, I'm really going to get you. That's very nice of you.
Thank you, man. Thank you, dude.
Good God.
Thank you 5 times.
And $200 from... holy shit, dude. Thank you so much, man. I got to see what that says. Hold on 1 second. Let's see what it is. I know, Kenny. It's fucking crazy. People love Jason, man. People fuck.
And the whole thing was that, what if Jason comes to our stream, kills us live, and then takes over the stream and plays Mortal Kombat in front of everybody? Instead of the usual feed of us playing the game, it was a loop of Jason playing Mortal Kombat X. But guess who's playing? Me, Steve, and Kenny are on the actual controller right now. In the background, me and Kenny and Steve with mics off are actually playing the game. Literally, we're doing a stage play at this point. It's kind of crazy.
Get him! Oh, he's down. down, he's down. All right, time up, get the rope, get the rope.
No, this is just edited in. And then once again, we have a loop of Jason tied up with Dreamcast controllers and stuff in the background, and he's just like struggling and everything. I'm like, chat, what should we say to him? What should we call him? And then we were like making fun of him and stuff. He's like, "Grr, grr," like angry and pissed off in the background, trying to fuck with us.
3 hours later.
Oh, Jesus, how what the fuck?
People in the chat are like, man, that was a really fast 3 hours. And then at the end, we started getting chat interaction. We're like, chat, what should we do with Jason? Should we let him go or should we keep him tied up? Because obviously I knew the chat would have us let him go. We just recorded one of us letting him go and had the story end accordingly. I was so happy at the end of this, dude. It was just so cool to see people just into the story and what could happen next with the characters. And I grew up in performing arts, in like theater, but I was never an actor. My parents were though, and my parents ran like a theater guild. But I never really participated. I was never like an actor growing up. I was like the kid that just drew. I was an artist, right? So I like drawing all the time. But the weird thing is that a lot of those elements, those theatrical elements growing up and being around that stuff my whole life with my parents being actors, definitely had an impact on how we execute this and how we create the dramaticism, how we dramatize this for an audience to watch it and keep it interesting and engaging without it being like boring. And a lot of it, especially for the future ones where we really we got to start getting creative with how we did these live action assist me's. I really started going deep with the performing arts and shit like that and how we need to make this a stage play, because that's what it is. It's essentially a stage play. So yeah, that was our plan for a live action movie presentation, Assist Me, version of Assist Me. Let's see what else happens in this year. We're now in 2015 and FF7 is announced. 5 years ago, Final Fantasy VII is announced.
Previously on Max Reacts to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh my god, that's right. We gotta go back to that. So yeah, I accidentally started live streaming this instead of recording it, just for perspective.
Wait a minute, no.
One of the most iconic video game.
Oh my fuck.
Made debut. It's a debut on the original PlayStation.
Are you fucking shitting me?
I couldn't even tell you what I felt in this moment. The absolute epitome of the word elation was this moment.
Need details. All right, don't fuck with people like this.
And here's the moment where it's like, wait a minute. Elation to complete confusion and questioning.
We need details. Am I so hyped for nothing? Is it all for nothing? I don't want PS1 graphics. What is it, 1080p? What the shit is that?
This is complete, absolute emotional destruction. It felt like they just didn't give a shit, which makes the story arc that much better.
Previously on Max Reacts to Final Fantasy VII.
Upscaled fucking graphics. Oh yeah, that's exactly what we wanted, dude. Thank you so much for the 1080p PS1
Yeah, it was all
game.
planned. We want to get FF7 back on people's minds. We want to get people talking about Final Fantasy VII again.
Many years ago, Square Enix released a groundbreaking title.
I immediately fucking knew. I immediately knew. You see this on the stream, if you've ever seen Advent Children before, immediately knew.
Is that a fucking live stream?
Tonight, I am proud to announce that by popular demand,
Hold on to your
we have a
butts!
very special treat for everyone.
I'm
Hold on
reliving
to your
this moment
butts!
right now. It's making me tear up.
Oh fuck!
Long ago, we looked upon
This trailer is incredible.
the memory of
The dialogue is so meta, it's insane.
but let us face whatever it brings.
I don't want to believe it.
Look at it already!
Are coming back.
Oh my fucking god!
And you still don't know. Here's the thing. You still don't know until right here. It's one of the greatest moments in video game history, in my opinion. 2015 E3 was crazy because right after that, Shenmue 3 is announced, and holy shit, Shenmue 3 is announced. So yeah, a lot of hype for Street Fighter V. Oh god, the mystery sodas. Oh my god, we can't watch all of this. Oh, it was chocolate bacon soda.
It was like, oh.
Absolutely awful.
Jesus. Oh.
It was absolutely fucking awful. This one.
Well, I'm smelling it, so fuck you guys.
Okay,
What's the one
let's
thing
all
you-
sniff. Yeah, it's like the ranch dressing soda.
Oh,
but
there
just-
comes the aftertaste.
Spicy. It's like spicy.
In the back of your throat, there's the aftertaste.
There's like cinnamon in it.
Cinnamon,
Oh, and then
yeah.
it's spicy. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
spicy.
The soda reactions were an interesting part of 2015. And this was the story mode trailer. Probably my favorite trailer for KI just because I just got to ooze I fucking love Killer Instinct, and that's what this trailer was for me personally. I had so much fun making that trailer. Cool part was the beginning was a visual transformation of KI going from the classic Killer Instinct to like the season 2, like where we're at with KI now. Lightning background, the classic KI look right here with the characters in between. There's like thunder that's like clashing through, which is very much original 1994 KI. And then you get the new logo that slams in and transforms everything into Killer Instinct Season 2. I wanted to capture the feeling of the original KI because new KI feels a lot different. To show like the evolution of where Killer Instinct was and where it went. Man, I think this is me announcing the Predator movie. We were working on our next live action movie. In the background of this, we were working on a Predator live action movie. And this was me trying to get people to show up for the thing because I knew that there wouldn't be as many people interested because we already did our gimmick, you know? We ruined the gimmick of Jason, you know? Are people gonna be even interested in this anymore? And lucky enough, people were.
Kenny! You son of a bitch!
Is this happening right now? Is this supposed to be funny?
This is supposed to be funny.
I don't even know.
Still
how the hell
integrated,
we're gonna
right?
survive in this crap.
We're still gonna make it like it's a live action movie, and that's the whole
Okay, so
that's the
at
whole
least I
point.
can- Nothing.
This part's
Straight to
pre-recorded right
voicemail.
here.
Son of a bitch.
And now we're live.
Yeah, I don't. Is it possible to send out an Amber Alert?
Is it
Because
possible to send out an
Do they
Amber
allow
Alert for
Amber
my
Alerts? I saw
dog?
that in the-
Dude, are you still salty about those blindfold matches? Come on.
Don't get me in your shit, Kenny.
I was explaining earlier, chat, how in these episodes of Assist Me, this was the beginning of me writing my ass out. I got Kenny, Steve, and Simmons as my main actors, and I get to direct the shit out of them, but I also get to be behind the camera and block everything. Big relief. It was so wonderful not being an actor finally in the thing that you're directing because it's so hard to think about that when you're playing a character. Like, I hated it, man. So going forward for this and the future Assist Me's, I wrote my ass out of it. Predator footage. Hell yes. All right. So here's the really shitty part. I wore these crappy shorts. I got about 100 bug bites on my leg. I was fucking dying, dude. How's this? Oh god damn, that's the Evo award. Holy shit, I know we had this. That was one video that came out in, I think, August of 2015. This was just one video. I started working on it probably around right when Predator came out. So, and here's the big thing of Assist Me, chat. That little Predator video got 188,000 views. I play some X-Men vs. Street Fighter online, 238K. These things don't make us money. We have to love it. You have to just have an idea that is something that you're absolutely in love with. But I love it. I got to make a Predator movie, you know? I got to make a Predator movie. And the nice thing is that regardless of it making money or not, making enough money on like YouTube or whatever, we have people supporting us. Like we never asked for money for this, but people were supportive enough to do it. This is where the alien for Mortal Kombat X was getting teased, and I was already like, oh shit, if there's gonna be an alien in this, we're doing an Alien Assist Me as well. Like there's no way. Predator is one of my favorite movies of all time, but the problem is Aliens is my favorite movie of all time. We would have to make an Alien movie. We would just have to. Oh god. I almost forgot I made this.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and welcome back to the program, and thank you for once again letting us into your home.
I went and bought this costume at a Ross. This was all completely unscripted.
So I figured that we should get started, and what better way than an old classic of mine, Super Street Fighter II Turbo. This machine came out in the mid-90s, and it's an absolute blast. I love playing it myself, and oh, look. It's our turn.
Fuck. I knew at that moment, like, I gotta have this cheeseball Bob Ross moment. Reach over, close in on quarter, grab quarter, pull out. It's our turn. It's goofy shit.
Mystical energy. It's like magic. It makes me so happy every time.
Mystical energy. Yeah, it was a funny-ass one-off. I wanted to make more, it's just, like, I was doing too much. Here's an important video, and one of the greatest most popular videos on my channel. Reacting to Cloud showing up in Smash Brothers. I'm gonna watch this again now with time as my perspective, but this was the craziest year for announcements. Like, this year in announcements was fucking nuts.
Fuck you. No. No. What the fuck?
It was the greatest year to be a Final Fantasy VII fan.
What the fuck? Hang on. Chill the fuck out, Sakurai! Oh my god! No fucking way! Dude! Dude! How the shit is this real? How is it real?
It's not. It's fake. That's what I'm convinced. It's fake. I ended up trying Cloud online for like a few matches, and then it was just like, no. Trying to think of anything in here that I really want to highlight. Bayonetta reaction was pretty amazing because we have been asking for Bayonetta since the beginning of Smash 4. We've been like, Bayonetta should be in this fucking game. She should be. Dude, if there was a Final Fantasy VII the movie, it was definitely this one. Because this 2015 was just the year of Final Fantasy VII. You know, Cloud and Smash, FF7 remake reveal. I'm like, you know what? I can actually do a boss rage now with Cloud. This video actually is pretty important to me. Yeah, the Big Lebowski look, pretty much, right?
I've got to go whoop some ass.
That's it. Alright, I'm resetting this one. Not gonna waste any more time.
The toughest part of this boss rage was the fact that you had to reset. You had to go through the whole thing over and over and over and over. This was not intentional. I didn't even know that this could happen. I just wanted to end it with a cool move.
We can smile again. One more time. Just maybe. Something wrong?
I had a lot of fun doing this part. This is the final theme of Final Fantasy VII to the ending. It just felt appropriate. Yeah, it was fun. I'm like, can I? And I wanted to like challenge myself, and I'm like, okay, there's nothing more that I understand in like the emotional resonance of Final Fantasy VII. Like, I get it. I wanted to try to challenge myself. Can I edit the conclusion of a boss rage without the excitement? Screaming excitement, it's over, oh god, it's over, I'm so happy that it's over, you know? Like that whole thing that composes a lot of boss rages, which is the big culmination of the final act. That was the thing that I wanted to try to stick home with this one, was having like an emotionally resonant and resonating ending instead of a big hype one. And I think that closes out 2015. Man, 2014 and 2015 were jam fucking packed. Some of my favorite times on YouTube for making content.